Kimberly Stallo. I'm a certified wound ostomy and continence nurse and the clinical field specialist for Derma Sciences. As an innovator in wound care science, we develop novel and technologically advanced products. As MediHoney is one of our flagship products, we quickly recognize that there is a need for an absorptive dressing to provide superior exudate management. We now have Xtrasorb, a full line of superabsorbent polymer dressings. Chronic wounds need a moist vascular wound bed in order to heal. The goal in moist wound care is to manage exudates and bioburden, to protect the peri-wound and prevent hyperplasia, and to control odor. It is vital to maintain a proper environmental balance. On a cellular level, if the wound is too wet, the cells get washed away, or if it's too dry, they are unable to move across the wound bed. That balance is extremely important. Too wet can also lead to maceration in the peri-wound, so it's extremely important to balance the wound exudates. Current dressings such as hydrocolloids, foams, ABD pads, and other specialty dressings can cause various challenges when handling the wound bed environment. At times, they can't handle the level of fluid, and that fluid is freely flowing within the dressing. Wound exudates, bacteria, and MMPs can be pressed back into the wound under compression. All of this increased wound fluid can allow for significant lateral wicking, and this may require more frequent dressing changes. There are many polymer-based dressings on the market today. The superabsorbent polymer in Xtrasorb absorbs more fluids, up to 50 times its mass. It locks it in by converting the wound fluid to a gel, and the result is a redefined moisture management for moist wound healing. The superabsorbent polymers in Xtrasorb dressings help to maintain a proper environmental balance. They help to keep MMPs and bacteria away from the wound. They help to decrease the risk of maceration, and they also help to lower wound bed disruption with fewer dressing changes and a lower cost of wound care. Within the Xtrasorb line, there is a dressing designed to specifically meet the exudate levels of the wound: light to moderate, moderate to heavy, and heavy plus. Xtrasorb HCS is for dry to moderately exuding wounds. It's a smart dressing. It knows whether it needs to add moisture to the wound bed or to absorb the moisture. The rate of fluid uptake is not too fast. It's also very cooling and soothing to the patient when it's applied. It's 100% non-adherent for greater patient comfort. It's clear for easy wound observation. There is also no odor that's associated with other hydrocolloidal sheets. Xtrasorb HCS absorbs up to 4 times the amount of typical hydrocolloids. Because of the superabsorbent polymers, it is non-wicking and reduces maceration. It has a high tensile strength so that it can be cut to fit. Xtrasorb foam is for moderate to heavily exuding wounds. It has a patented superabsorbent polymer sheet fused to a hydrophilic foam. Independent laboratory tests show that Xtrasorb absorbs 2 to 4 times more than typical foam dressings. It quickly absorbs and wicks the fluid away from the wound and into the SAP layer and converts it to a gel so that it is locked away from the wound. This mechanism of action helps to reduce the risk of maceration, and even under compression keeps the MMPs and the bacteria from being re-released back into the wound. Xtrasorb foam has been shown to provide cushioning and pressure redistribution. As a result of the superior fluid handling capabilities of Xtrasorb foam, there are fewer dressing changes and a lower cost of care. Xtrasorb Classic is for heavy and heavy plus exudating wounds. With the highest level of absorption, it has the fastest level of uptake and is non-adherent to the wound bed. In 2 to 3 minutes, Xtrasorb Classic can absorb up to 200 cc's of wound fluid. Xtrasorb Classic absorbs and retains even more fluid than Xtrasorb foam, up to 4 to 8 times more fluid than typical foam dressings. And again, because of the superabsorbent polymer in the Xtrasorb, there are fewer dressing changes and a lower cost of care. Xtrasorb can be used as a primary dressing for superficial wounds or as a secondary dressing for wounds with depth. Xtrasorb dressings are indicated for use on pressure ulcers, venous leg ulcers, arterial ulcers, diabetic foot ulcers, post-operative wounds, donor sites, traumatic wounds, and first and second degree burns. The Xtrasorb line of dressings provide high-capacity, rapid absorption. They lock in fluid, MMPs, and bacteria, and they retain that fluid even under compression. They are non-adherent for greater comfort, and they provide an extended wear time, allowing for fewer dressing changes. And again, because of the super absorbent polymer technology in the dressings, you're going to see reduced labor and reduced material cost. Wound science is emerging as an important field. Dermasciences is an innovative leader providing novel and technologically advanced products in wound care. With the incorporation of superabsorbent polymer technology, Xtrasorb is helping to redefine the expectations of moist wound healing dressings. For more information on our full line of advanced wound care products, please see the other videos in this series.